Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Frankston. This is a vital match between the Borough and the Saints. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves and who will sink under pressure? And out they come, led by their skipper. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. Both teams expect to play finals and will be highly motivated, so you can obviously mount a case for either side. This should be a cracking contest.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Good ruck work. He's wrapped up. Bad error there. Harding. Searching kick. Wilkinson after it. I don't think he meant to smother it. You can't question his commitment. Hall. McKenzie. Was that a throw? Cooper. He's run into trouble. Hayes. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Young is cool under pressure. He's set upon. Morris was afforded latitude. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Borough have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Harding wins it out of the centre. Good ruck work and good roving too. Stripped to the footy.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Bit of a nothing kick. Miller. Clever handball. Warren. Cooper. He's stopped in his tracks. Chapman met solidly. The umpire says he had no prior. Warren wins it. Cooper. This will be touch and go. He's got it.
The Saints are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Borough with a very fast start and already looking ominous. Harding got his palm to it. Baker inside 50 with the kick. Good disciplined defence. Hayes. No easy exit. Cooper under pressure. Taylor. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Baird. The defenders will be nervous. Comes over the top and holds on.
The Borough have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
This could be trouble. Thomas working hard and presenting well. Clever kick. Honours the lead. The Saints looking shaky early. What can they muster from the back half? That's not his best effort.
Lost his radar there. It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Harding has it on the last line of defence. Bush got to the right position and hung on. Sets up a foot race. Harrington gets to the front spot. He's made a hot start to this match. Perkins. Marks on centre wing. Inside 50 with the kick. Defence 101 there, and we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues because it's been great to watch.
Hall. Baird. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? It's no place for the faint-hearted. Bush in the right spot. The Borough on the ball now. Navigated the traffic. Hall. He's been dispossessed. Comes free in the tackle. He's suddenly a popular man. He's been busy so far. Chadwick. You have to love the commitment. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
A slow start needn't be fatal. It's just a case of ensuring you do the basics as well as you can and getting that work rate right up.
Thomas. Davies. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Hayes got a fist in.
The Borough are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Warren palms it down. Cooper. How will the umpire see this? No way through there, and they'll reset. Harding slaps it out. Baker. Chapman. They're playing for keeps. Hall.
He'd like to have that one back.
They're a big chance here. Webb. Sweeping handball. Chapman. Terrific forward pressure. The Borough look well drilled. Bush making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
The Saints have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
Warren with a deft tap. Hall. That's poor play. Somehow release the ball. A good kick here and they'll be in business. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
The Borough have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Three on the trot and a good start has become a great one. The big men fly. Baker on the same page as his ruck. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
McDonald to bring it in. Harding trying to bring the Crummers into play. Hayes, crunching tackle. Warren, he's lost it. Young gathers on the forward flank. This is promising. Wilkinson, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Caught, dropped it like a hot potato. He's caught. That might have been dropping the ball. Taylor in the pocket. Chapman, strong grab. Baird. The Borough haven't been inside 50 for a while. That's a strong mark. They've got them on the overlap. Warren is the man on the spot and is marked.
He'll fancy his chances.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You'd back him in more often than not from there.
Harris heads to the pocket. Quality delivery by foot. Some indirect ball movement here. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. He might have thought about the corridor. Elliott clears the area and out it goes.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
The Borough set themselves to start well, and they've done that. They look in good nick.
Harding wins it down. It's a tough game. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Punch clear. Harrington leading from the front. Turned over. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Saints haven't been able to achieve any rhythm in their ball movement just yet. That'll be key for them.
Harding with the tap. Thomas. He's besieged. He'll work all day. Closed him down. Baker fighting hard. He's gone. They've put themselves under pressure. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Who was he aiming for? None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Warren couldn't get a disposal. Hall, Thomas didn't need to be asked twice. Normally delivers. Yates wins it back. Great mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Baker takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Who's front and centre and out of play?
How's it look down there, Gaz?
Hopefully, once these sides have had a good look at each other, the game will open up.
Harding showing his skills. Thomas absorbs the pressure. Knew the tackle was coming. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Chandler, he'll feel that one. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Chadwick with the big fist, and they see it out.
The Saints are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
The two big men do battle. Chapman, you can see their confidence growing. Yates, Elliott, they're moving the footy quickly. Short, that's a big play.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Borough are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints need to get one back soon. They're right on the edge. Harding wins the hit out. Baker, he's under close attention. Bush. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Baker couldn't get an effective disposal. The Saints might need plan B soon. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good. Back into play. Gee, they're playing well. Kicks to space. They're all over them early. Griffin, Miller. What's he got on offer? Warren, all alone in the centre square. Chapman takes the hand pass. Stripped of it. Thomas is calm in a crisis. The Borough have denied them the corridor. Hayes, they'll need to limit his influence. They've bottled it up. Harding wins it. Thomas, good looking kick. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. That's come off the instep.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
The Saints need to make inroads soon. Hayes, ball spills free in the tackle. Going at his first, and he's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Harding wins it down. Baker, the midfield battle so important. Bennett at centre half back. He's generally a good kick. McCormick gets to it first. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Chadwick, they sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Good ruck work. Chadwick throws it on the boot. That's not a mark. Young. Can he be the fire starter? Webb wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Goes very wide. He's stopped in his tracks. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Harding got his palm to it. Thomas couldn't burst through. Chandler, he just dropped it. Chadwick, desperate to win it back.
The Saints are a big chance if they can just tidy up their disposal and decision-making.
Harding punches it out of the ruck. Chadwick reads the tap well. Thomas in the thick of it as ever. He's completely shanked it. That's great footy.
Going at his second.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
Warren, tasked with the kick in, honours the lead. That's skillful. Chadwick read it well. The Saints are doing all the attacking. Bevan can go back and shoot at goal.
Kicking at his first.
He's kicked it high.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
The Borough showing some good signs early. Vince judged the flight well. Who's at home? Bevan looms large as usual.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Good looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Saints had more clearances in the first term, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. They'll need to tidy up their disposal and generate some more threatening forward 50 entries to ensure they take advantage of their midfield ascendancy.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Harding looking for territory. Harrington, can they get another one? He's not one to take a backward step. Got to get it out of there. That's a poor place to give the ball back. It's there!
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Harding had his measure today. Chadwick, he's suddenly a popular man. Was there some holding going on? Spills out in the tackle. Davies made the footy his. That might attract a pack. Yates. No easy exit. Squeezes the kick. McDonald, dangerous place to lose it. He's lost possession. The Saints have won it back.
Run down. Great chase.
That's come off the side of the boot, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Borough just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Baker. Solid tackle. Chadwick. This is promising. Young. Heads for the pocket. Look at him go. Farms it out. Webb runs onto it. He ran into a brick wall. Taylor. He's set upon. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Sends them inside 50 again. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
They were looking likely to score for a little while. Finally, they found a way through.
The Saints are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Harding has been dominant in the ruck. Bush, Chapman, they cannot keep him quiet. Warren. Slick hands. Taylor. Was that a legal disposal? Young. He's caught. Jackson. McLean runs onto it.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
He just keeps racking up disposals. Harrington. He's everywhere at the moment. Bevan has a paddock in front of him. Davies. Wilkinson. He's run into trouble. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Harding is giving him a bath. Bush. Vince. Was he held without it? McLean. It's a tough game. Warren. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Griffin. There goes the kick inside the 50. Harris tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The Saints under great pressure. He's wrapped up. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Harding with a deft tap. Bush. Vince. Can he impose himself on the match? Chadwick. Good kick. The Saints moving the ball well. Thought his way through it. Jackson. Just has to hit a target.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Harding gets his hand to it. Harrington attracted a crowd. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Warren tasked with the kick in. Baird has found some space. Looking to set something up on the other side. Wilkinson. Harding. Was he taken high?
He had prior opportunity.
Warren with a chance now. Moving the footy laterally. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's good vision. Bennett works hard to present. That'll go close to the line.
The Saints look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Warren wins it down. Chapman at close quarters. Cooper collects the half volley. They've opened them up here. How will the umpire see this? Miller. It's a hot footy. Uses the non-preferred. McCormick. That's a bruising tackle. They've given it back. Baker. It's a high ball. Baird. He's so good in close. Elliott. Chapman. He'll feel that one. This'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick the difference.
If you can get a few goals from your midfielders, it makes you far less predictable.
One kick game again. The big men fly. Bush. Harding. Is that holding the ball? Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Good handball. Chapman. McCormick. Ever reliable. Baker. Harding. Panicked under pressure. Miller runs onto it. Can they keep the footy this time? Cooper. McLean. Towards half forward with the kick.
The Saints were expected to give a good account of themselves today, but they're every chance of winning this.
The two big men do battle. Thomas. Crunching tackle. Miller. He'll be sore in the morning. Warren. Cooper. Met solidly. Gets his kick despite the heat. Chapman. Terrific forward pressure. Well played. His vision was excellent. Can he hit a target? Elliott had his name written all over it. Goes laterally. Chapman. It's a desperate tackle. McCormick gets back and should repel. Gets the kick away. Baker. Cooper. Gathers. Onto the non-preferred. Anderson. Cops some unwanted attention. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Harding got his palm to it. Miller.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Elliott. Can he get a shot away? The Borough guarding the corridor. McCormick. Warren putting his body on the line. That's a bit of a waste. Gathers at half back. Baird runs onto it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Baker. What a game he's having. Wilkinson swoops. Jackson. Terrific tackle. Thomas running in support. Heads for full forward. That's an impressive mark.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Bangs it through.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Harding got his palm to it. Baker. Thomas feeling the heat. Pearce. He's besieged. Kicks inside the forward 50. Bush might fancy himself here. Looking to extend this margin. Harding drops into the hole and marks.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
McDonald with the footy. Miller marks in the back pocket. The Borough might be able to start something. Manages to find a teammate. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Harding slaps it out. Baird. Hayes. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Towards the boundary line. Warren in some space on the wing.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Heads towards the half-forward flank. Wilkinson. Delivers it inside 50. Good work rate. This for 2 in a row. He's got it, and they've pinched a break.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Saints are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Warren got his palm to it. Miller. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Thomas. They're playing with purpose and poise. Bevan. McCormick. Picking their way through. Poor footy there. And they're out of trouble. Griffin pounces. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Baker. Harding. Not a lot of space to work with. Hayes in the right spot at the right time. Chapman knew the tackle was coming. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Harding punches it out of the ruck. Bush. Warren. McLean. Baird trying to find a path. Closed him down. Chapman leads his opponent. Elliott gathers. Will he pump it deep? Warren. McLean. The Borough not at their best so far. McCormick onto it in a flash. Chapman. The Saints are playing some great footy. Vince. Good vision there. That'll work. Their ball movement has been impressive. Warren wins it. Baker. He's under close attention. Baird. Miller needs a good decision. Chapman. What can he do with it?
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Harding. Morris. Has to be clean. The Saints playing like winners. Thomas. Yates reads the play so well. Delivers it inside 50. McKenzie. Desperate defence. Hayes. Kicking for his first. He's missed.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Harris goes towards half-back. That's a strong mark. The Saints are bringing great energy. Baker, solid tackle. Morris, he's suddenly a popular man. This should end in a shot at goal. McKenzie got to the right position and hung on.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Bush has charged into space. This has got danger written all over it. Chapman, Warren. They'll need to be more careful than that. Chadwick can get and go. Probing ball. Harding working hard and being rewarded. Delivers to centre half forward. Thomas. Chadwick. Bush. He put himself in the line of fire. Good tackle. McLean runs onto it. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Baker in heavy traffic. Chapman. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Borough are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Harding wins it down. Bush, he's set upon. Baker, Griffin mops that one up. Ineffective disposal. Chandler almost threw it out. Thomas, can he get a kick away? Stripped of the footy.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Crosses the paint. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Into the pocket he goes. Griffin can go back and shoot it goal.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Borough on the board first after half-time. Harding had his measure today. Chadwick attracted a crowd. They'll sweep this ball forward. Warren in the centre square. The Saints forcing them out wide. Baird, searching kick. Good hands.
The umpire's pinged him for insufficient intent.
They'll bide their time. Baker takes a beauty. Dishes it off. Was that a throw? The Saints should score here. Bennett. Chandler accepted the invitation. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Griffin. Jackson has it now on centre wing. Chadwick. That's an aggressive handball. Thomas. Time to measure the kick. Davies gets to the front spot.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job limiting his influence.
The Saints are keeping them at arm's length. Harding has been dominant in the ruck. Bush, that's a bruising tackle. McCormick. Clever kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Miller. Anderson puts his head over it. I've liked his game today. Harding is hard to beat one-on-one. Baker has floated forward.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicking for his first. Baker, strong grab.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
McDonald heads to the pocket. What can they muster from the back half? Kicks laterally. The kick was centimetre perfect. Sets up a foot race. They're moving the footy well here. Kicks across goal. Pearce couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
The Borough are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Warren smashes it out of there. Cooper, Miller under pressure. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Borough are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Harding showing his skills. Young. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Elliott. Out wide with the kick. Honours the lead. This will be their first entry for a while. Quality delivery by foot. This deserves a goal. McKenzie. It's a tough game. Elliott. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Morris affects the turnover. The Saints have been caught on the hop. It's there!
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Borough need to follow that goal up. Harding is giving him a bar. Baker, he'll be sore in the morning. Miller runs onto it. You can't question his commitment. Elliott cops some unwanted attention. Jackson. Can he find a teammate? They've turned it over. Nice little give. Somehow release the ball. Wilkinson gets there first. He doesn't waste many. He's hit up the lead. On centre wing. Perkins drives it inside the forward 50. Bevan drops into the hole and marks.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? McDonald taking no chances.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Back into play. Hayes. That's good work rate. And they're away. Baker making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
The Saints are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
The two big men do battle. Chapman, McLean, by hand. Vince runs onto it. He's lost it. Bit of a nothing kick. I don't think he meant to smother it. Warren, good build-up. Comes free in the tackle. He's under close attention. Thomas, caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Cooper, he's wrapped up. Chadwick, Harding, he's been dispossessed. Miller wins it back. He's so clean with the footy. Defence 101 there. McLean is always dangerous inside 50. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they get something going? And we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Borough have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
Warren gets his hand to it. Cooper, Hayes, Chapman has it at half forward. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Jackson got a fist in. Harding wins the hit out. Thomas, Chadwick on a lead. That's a quality hand pass. They've coughed it up. That might have been dropping the ball. Lays it off. Vince. Hurried kick goes very wide. McLean takes an excellent grab. He might have thought about the corridor. Good disciplined defence. And out it goes.
The Saints are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Harding wins it down. Chadwick couldn't get a disposal. Can they get two in a row? Cooper, he's gone. That's poor play. Thomas, Chapman runs onto it. Normally delivers. Harding all alone in the centre square. Young, he's done brilliantly. McLean clears the area out of the congestion. Doesn't often waste it. Elliott comes over the top and holds on. McLean, clean pickup. They've put themselves under pressure. Who was he aiming for? Davies. He's suddenly a popular man. Jackson, Bennett with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
A fine passage of play, didn't get the finish it deserved.
Warren with the footy. Hayes marks in the back pocket. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Who's front and centre?
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Borough are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination, but they do need to be cleaner with the footy.
Harding gets his hand to it. Thomas met solidly. He's off target.
He hasn't got his kicking boots on today. 3 straight behinds.
Away he goes. Warren brings it back in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Harding with a deft tap. Harrington, solid tackle. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. The big men fly. Baker, Harrington, Thomas. Couldn't get an effective disposal. He's besieged. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Miller takes the logical option. Hall. Elliott will keep coming. They desperately need this. Only a behind.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Chadwick pushes into space and receives the footy. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Hall with the big fist.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Borough haven't done badly. They do look outclassed. It's a matter of exerting as much pressure on their opponents as they can and taking their opportunities.
Thomas feeling the heat. McLean, Warren, dangerous to leave on his own. Clever handball. Chapman in the right spot. Ball spills free in the tackle. Cooper cannot be deterred. Stripped of it. Elliott looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Harding punches it out of the ruck. Harrington. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Elliott runs onto it. Chandler is the man on the spot and is marked. They'll compete inside the 50. They've got it deep. That's great play.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
Should kick the goal now and does.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Borough having a good patch. Harding slaps it out. Harrington, Jackson. What's he got on offer? Perkins. Delightfully done. Vince. Bennett runs onto it. Closed him down. Bush gets to it first. Heads towards goal. But the kick is astray. A minor score. Warren to bring it back in. Young trying to bring the Crummers into play. Chadwick. Taylor. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. Hall couldn't burst through. Baker didn't need to be asked twice. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's an impressive mark.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. McDonald brings it back in. Miller can keep it moving. Suddenly there's some belief about them. That's well played. He's generally a good kick. McCormick. He'll feel that one. Harrington gathers. Navigated the traffic. Baird takes it on the half-back flank. Baker in the centre square. He's kicked it high. McDonald wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. The Borough are out of trouble. They could almost have raffled it. Gives the handball away. Hall, they've worked it well. How's the entry? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Morris. Centering ball. Jackson got to the right position and hung on. Ignoring the corridor for now. Taylor wins it back. Great mark. Good looking kick. Baird. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up.
Time to check in with Gary.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly, and it takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Harding showing his skills. Baker. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. It was always his. Miller. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Hall. For a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Harris heads to the pocket. Anderson working hard and being rewarded. The switch is on. Quality delivery by foot. Good penetration on the kick. Chapman. Incisive handball. Anderson. He just dropped it. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They looked in real trouble, but they've come storming back. Momentum is priceless in football.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Baker throws it on the boot. Jackson. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bush. Great work ethic to push forward and present.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Has he got enough on it? Warren with a terrific mark deep in defence. The Borough have been gallant. Bevan, an unexpected opportunity here. He's got under that one. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Harding has been dominant in the ruck. He's lost possession. Chadwick, was there some holding going on? Chapman displaying great endeavour. Cops some unwanted attention. Attracted a crowd. They've worked it well. Kicks to space. Miller. That's skillful. They've got a problem now. Heads for the pocket. Chapman. The Borough have denied them the corridor. You can't afford to do that too often. Alarm bells are ringing. Who's at home? And they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
There's not much between these sides on the ladder, and there's not much between them on the scoreboard. Anyone's game.
Big clearance to win here. Thomas. Dangerous place to lose it. Chandler. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
What a turnaround we've seen. Harding gets his hand to it. Harrington made the footy his. Pearce. Was he held without it? The Borough on the ball now. He's run into trouble. Taylor. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cooper. Elliott. Kicks inside the forward 50. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
This will ease the nerves just a little.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Borough are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Harding wins the tap. Chadwick needing support. Harrington. Vince all alone in the centre square. Feeds it out. McCormick. Was that a legal disposal? Elliott runs onto it. It's a tough game. Miller. Hall. Harding gathers. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Warren. Thomas. Desperate to win it back. He's everywhere at the moment. And that's a letdown. The Borough are finishing with a wet sail and out of play.
The Saints are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Harding gets his hand to it. Thomas. That didn't travel far enough. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Good ruck work. Under pressure. Harrington. Bevan. That's a bruising tackle. Got to get rid of it. He'll be sore in the morning. Jackson. Desperate defence. The Saints will have one eye on the clock. Harding palms it down. Chadwick. Was he taken high? Chapman. Terrific forward pressure.
He had prior opportunity.
This spells trouble.
These half chances can often be the difference.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
McDonald goes towards half-back. Baird. Good kick. Spills out in the tackle. Cooper. He's suddenly a popular man. Yates. Is that holding the ball? Thomas. Gathers. The defenders will be nervous. Chandler needs to be quick. Now it's someone else's problem. Perkins. Chapman is calm in a crisis. Hall to tie the scores. We have a 50-50 game.
We've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Harding palms it down. Bush, Davies. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bear got to the fall. What can they generate? McLean. Not good off the boot. He's hit up the lead. Kicks to half forward. Yates.
Run down. Great chase.
Chapman. It's a high ball. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Harding with a deft tap. Bush. He's wrapped up. Vince. Davies. Probably too far out to score. Gets his kick despite the heat. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Look at him go. The Borough under great pressure. A chance to clear now. Jackson was committed to the contest. Thomas.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Hall, ever reliable. He's got an option in the centre square. Chapman uses the body well. Cooper. The Saints have won it back.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Warren absorbs the pressure. Davies. Chapman runs onto it. Thought his way through it. Baird. Good handball. McLean heads towards half forward. Yates. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Cooper. Harding slaps it out. Bush. He's caught. Harrington in the thick of it as ever. It's a hot footy. Cooper. Baird leading by example. Can he hit a target? Miller. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's got it.
Leave him alone at your peril. Great finish.
The Borough are really taking it to them today. Important clearance here. Bush.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Goes wide with the kick. Taylor in some space on the wing. Delivers it inside 50.
The Saints are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Harding has rucked tirelessly. Thomas. Jackson. Slick hands. Harrington. They're moving the footy well here. Harding. Can they catch them out on the turnover? They cannot keep him quiet. Baird into the middle with the kick. Cooper. Terrific tackle. Got to get it forward now. Honours the lead.
Going at his second.
The distance is the only problem. Harding tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Chapman marks in the back pocket. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Cooper. He'll feel that one. Hall. Thomas runs onto it. Bush. The Borough guarding the corridor. Young. Baird with a chance now. Chapman. That's almost worth a kick. Taylor. This is good ball movement. Looking for two in a row. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He struck it well. It'll go close. Can't take it.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Harris heads to the pocket. The kick was centimetre perfect. Brings it out wide. Miller collects the half volley. Jackson. Pierce. Taylor gathers on the forward flank. He ran into a brick wall. Bush. He's so good in close. Baker takes the hand pass. Harrington. Hall in the right spot at the right time. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Up and under. Manages to find a teammate. Maybe he could have gone himself. Davies with an opportunity.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
And they're out of trouble.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Borough might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Harding, the winner there. Baker, he's stopped in his tracks. Goes very wide. Chandler, out of play again.
They're at the wrong end of the ground. They need a quick clearance here.
Who can get the clearance? They have a good understanding, those two.
He'd like to have that one back.
They'll contest in the centre square. Warren. Harding runs onto it. Delivers it inside 50. Davies had some assistance. Chadwick has to be clean. Open goal square. Which way will it bounce? It's dropped short, but it matters not.
This to keep them alive and set up a grandstand finish.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Saints have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. The big men fly. Harrington, can he force his way through? Hayes, he's under close attention. Pearce knew the tackle was coming. Young pounces. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Chadwick, all on his own.
His nerves will be jangling. It's a big moment.
It's on its way. It's there.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
There'll be a sad loser today. What a game. Harding showing his skills. Baker, what can he manufacture? They might be caught out on the turnover. Chapman at centre half forward. The Borough will be very disappointed by this result. They'll feel they should have won today, but it wasn't to be. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.